following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website for wellness publications, my books and CDs and DVDs, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. A 2-CD set I want to reawaken people to is a 2-CD set that I did with Pastor Creflo Dollar and the World Changers. Okay, it's a 2-CD set. It covers the metabolic syndrome and usual things that kill people. And doctors say there's autoimmune and genetic and all that kind of stuff. And so it was a great, great thing that Pastor Dollar and I did. I mean, we were speaking to thousands of people. Okay, it was really a great, great, great joint effort on our parts. And I can't thank Pastor Creflo Dollar enough. So again, that 2-CD set available. Okay, it's Dr. Joel Wallach and Pastor Creflo Dollar. Okay, and the World Changers on the metabolic syndrome. Holy moly! Okay, let's see here. The metabolic syndrome is a combination of diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure. And the doctors say, look, this is autoimmune. There's not much you can do about it. Some people have bad genes that contribute to this. So, we can give you the medication and control things as long as we can control it. Well, that's all nonsense. The metabolic syndrome happened when we moved from wood and coal as fuel to electricity. Because when we were using wood and coal, we were getting minerals, from the ashes. We were putting them in our food, putting them in our gardens. And once we went to electricity, there was no more wood ashes or coal ashes. In 1936, the U.S. government, the U.S. Senate came out and said, 1936, U.S. Senate document 264, there's no longer sufficient minerals in our soil to support life. Hello. The U.S. Senate said that in 1936. And, of course, the reason is we were taking things out, but all we put back in was NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. And so this is something that you really, really have to pay attention to. I urge everybody to get the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, the MSM, get the collagen peptides, get the vitamin D3, and, of course, we have the Z Radical, which is from seaweed. We have the Ocean's Gold from seaweed, a different ocean, okay? And so that's the way to get all these nutrients and minerals to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life, okay? And you got to stay away from the bad foods, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, no butter, rye, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. Even the diet ones got to go. And we do have secret sauces for over 600 different diseases. In other words, if you have nothing going on, you want to take the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, the MSM, collagen peptides, and vitamin D3, and that's going to kind of be like putting oil in your car and instead of putting just dirt from Texas in your car, okay? You treat your car very, very well. If you treat your body as well as you treat your car, you can make that promise that the good Lord made to us, and man's years shall be 120. And, of course, this is all in great detail. And that 2-CD set that Pastor Dollar and I did, the 2-CD set in the World Changers, I urge you to contact us at www.drjwallach.com and get that 2-CD set. I'm breathless when I think about it. Okay. Remember, obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, these three things together, the metabolic syndrome. And that whole concept of the metabolic syndrome is sort of like doctors are helpless, okay? They're helpless. And so they put that together saying, look, This is an autoimmune thing. Your body's attacking itself. There's not much we can do here except maybe treat some of the symptoms, but we can't prevent it and we can't reverse it. That's all nonsense. These are all caused by nutritional deficiencies, okay? So 40% of Americans are obese. 18% of Americans are severely obese. 43% are males. 41.9% are females. Obesity is defined as being over 25 pounds over your ideal weight for your height and age and so forth. Okay. Let's see here. $210 to $260 billion a year is spent just to deal with the obesity thing. A lot more than that for the metabolic syndrome. But just the obesity thing is $210 to $260 billion a year. Of course, the cause of obesity, doctors say, is part of that metabolic syndrome, but it's caused by nutritional deficiency. Now, not calorie deficiencies, but by nutritional deficiencies causing a behavior called pica, where you just can't stop eating, P-I-C-A, pica, okay? You take your 90 essential nutrients, that pica is reduced or eliminated, and what happens is you stop eating all this extra, instead of eating 2 or 3 meals. I only eat 2 meals. I cannot eat 3 meals. I'm not hungry enough to eat 3 meals. I only eat 2 meals, and they're good meals. I take my 90 essential nutrients. Actually, I take 215 nutrients. I take the 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month, and of course, the core is at 90. Okay, and then you want to get rid of that weight. You get the let's see here, the keto shake. It's a meal replacer. It's not to add to a meal. It's strawberry or chocolate. And you'll lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. It doesn't have to be the same meal every day, but 1 meal a day. Get rid of your food out of that meal and just take your keto shake. And guess what? You will lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. How about that? So you also want to get Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods, 300 pages of gluten-free and fried food-free cooking recipes. You want to get the book Hell's Kitchen. It goes in, and Immortality. Those 2 books go into what you need to do to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hours. We do have lines that open up. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Youngevity's ancient legacy, True Aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Youngevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Youngevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 9 o'clock to say. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget that website, www.drjwallach.com. The second part of the metabolic syndrome after obesity is diabetes. A very simple nutritional deficiency disease. It is not a genetic thing at all. It's not autoimmune at all. And so you can take our Sweeties, add Sweeties to your program. Take 3 of those twice a day for 100 pounds of body weight. And if you're on medication for diabetes, be sure not to cold turkey off of it. But as your blood sugar begins to drop, you can slowly reduce the medication based on the numbers. And number 3 is high blood pressure. High blood pressure, okay, is caused by blocked arteries, particularly in the kidneys and the heart and so forth. And so we have called the Ultimate Daily Classic Tablets. Take 3 of those twice a day. It's 2 bottles a month, the Ultimate Daily Classic Tablets. And the blood pressure begins to drop significantly, fast and significantly. Again, if you're on blood pressure medication, don't cold turkey off the medication. But as your blood pressure begins to drop, you can slowly reduce the medication based on the numbers. And I always say, give me 90 days. When you have the metabolic syndrome, give me 90 days. But usually you won't have to wait 90 days because you're going to see so much beautiful benefits. I mean, quickly, within a week to 10 days, you're beginning to see some magic happen. And again, be sure to share the information with everybody else. And you'll be able to help them with their problems. And don't forget to ask about that 2 CD set with Pastor Creflo Dollar and myself, the World Changers. And because it goes into great detail, okay, for, I don't know, about a dozen different diseases, particularly the metabolic syndrome. Okay, then I want everybody to realize we are growing like crazy. You can imagine right now, people, they can't get to a hospital. They've lost their insurance. They can't afford to do what they used to do. And so they're coming to us now saying, well, what can you do for us, Wallach? You know, we've heard you blib and blab and talk all these years. Okay, it's very simple. You get the wholesale prices. If you get an auto ship, I will pay the shipping, okay? And most people take better care of their cars than they take care of themselves, okay? You don't just put dirt from Texas in your car and hope there's some oil in it because it's dirt from Texas. No. You put some pretty high-grade oil in there. You got to do the same thing. If you're going to prevent disease, you got to take your 90 essential nutrient or your 215 with the Health and Brain and Heart Pack, okay? If you have any of those issues, you take the Health, Brain, and Heart Pack, and you throw in the appropriate secret sauces for diabetes and high blood pressure and obesity, and they all go away because none of them are autoimmune, okay? And same way with irritable bowel syndrome. Get off of gluten. It's just that simple. Get off of gluten. No wheat, butter, rye, oats. Eat like an Asian. Eat rice and sweet potatoes and beans and stuff like that. And the irritable bowel syndrome goes away. You don't have to have surgery and all that kind of stuff and remove half your intestines and so forth. It's all nonsense, okay? I don't know if they just don't get taught the correct things in medical school when it comes to irritable bowel syndrome. They want you to believe it's autoimmune disease, your body's attacking itself. There's nothing can be done except surgery and medication. No. And it's one of those things where this is a worldwide problem. These issues affect not only all human beings, but all vertebrates, okay? And so, and of course, my thesis where I did 20,000 autopsies, the Zoo NIH grant, which I, through Marlon Perkins, he used one of my papers on a mass die-off from pollution to get that $25 million grant from NIH. He called me back from Africa and the White Rhino Conservation Project to be the pathologist on the project. It was my paper that got the money. 10 years, 20,000 autopsies. Oh, my gosh. My thesis is in the Smithsonian Institute as a national treasure. Okay, because it showed very clearly there are no genetically transmitted diseases, there are no autoimmune diseases, they're all nutritional deficiency diseases. And the whole idea was, if some of these animals start dying of things that we're sensitive to, we knew to evacuate the city. Okay, it's kind of like the pollution thing. Okay, that's how it all started. And so we're very, very proud and excited about that. That all happened 1965. 1966, I discovered the first non-human case of cystic fibrosis in a monkey at NASA at the Yerkes Primate Center in 1977. They fired me in 1978 because I told them it wasn't genetic. as I went back to school and became a physician. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, and I'd like to say we do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget the website for my books and CDs and DVDs, www.drjwallach.com. And Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here. Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, you've heard of the metabolic syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, obesity, diabetes, and high blood pressure. And did you ever get to watch that 2 CD set from when I was doing the Creflo Dollar Ministries stuff?
Doc, I was there.
Well there you go.
I was sitting in the front row right across the aisle from Evander Holyfield.
Well, there you go. Yeah, we helped Evander Holyfield. We helped Theo Ratliff and so forth. We got Evander Holyfield's championship back, which he'd lost okay, because he had a heart attack. And just using the Youngevity way, we wound up rebuilding him. He went back and got the champ. Who wins a heavyweight championship after you've had a heart attack? Okay, my gosh.
Nobody but him.
Okay, at any rate, we found a couple of cases of those CDs. It's a 2 CD set, and www.drjwalk.com. And Pastor Dollar is so excited. You remember, you were there. He was so excited.
I was there. He was, and I can remember when he introduced you, and he basically said in passing that you saved his daughter's life, too, because she had asthma, and they weren't expecting her to live.
Yeah, she was very young, and nobody could help her with her asthma, no matter what medication they used, and we got rid of it in a couple of weeks just with nutrition. And so that's why he went with us, okay? And so we're going to make sure that that 2 CD set's available. We found a couple of cases of them, and so go to www.drjwalk.com and get that 2 CD set with Pastor Kreflo, and he's on there. He and I are talking throughout this thing, okay, as we're talking about different cases and diseases and stuff. And Pastor Dollar has got to be one of God's greatest angels, and certainly one of God's greatest communicators, that's for sure. And he's still fired up and going strong.
Absolutely. Very nice man. Very nice gentleman.
Okay, I'm going to look at that again and look in the front row.
I was there. I remember.
Yeah. And so what do you think was the most impressive thing about the audience? Because,
there was a lot of people. There was a lot of people there. And I think that's the whole thing about somebody with his influence. It doesn't take much for him to tell his story, and obviously people know that there's no reason for him to lie about it, so he's obviously telling the truth and saying how you saved his daughter's life, and all the other people that he knows that were affected by taking our program, avoiding the bad stuff and taking the good stuff.
He was bringing a whole stream of people to us constantly. Okay, and then of course, is he in your organization?
I don't know.
I have to look it up.
I got such a big group. Unfortunately, I don't really know.
But it's one of those things where get that 2 CD set, everybody. Okay, Pastor Kreflo, Dollars and World Changers. Oh my gosh, and it'll blow your mind. Metabolic syndrome. And, and he was laughing. He said, why did doctors call it the metabolic syndrome? Because there was no cure for the metabolic syndrome. Oh. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific at 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 9 Dr. Sade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website for my books and CDs and DVDs, www.drjwallach.com. And don't forget that 2 CD set of Pastor Creflo Dollar and I, okay, at the, it's just like crazy, okay, to find 2 cases of those things. World Changers Church and World Ministries on the metabolic syndrome, okay? You've got to listen to that. Holy moly. Again, Evander Holyfield was there. Theo Ratliff was there, and many, many other great, great athletes, because Pastor Dollar was introducing them to us to help us rebuild them. Holy moly. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Mississippi. And Sandra, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Sandra. You're on the air. How can we help you?
Yes, I was calling for 2 different people that have arthritis and high blood pressure and diabetes, some other problems. They were interested in knowing about your products.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, again, you want to make sure you get them signed up with you. Okay. Are you a Youngevity customer or associate?
No.
Okay, and you're from Mississippi?
Yes, they're from Alabama, so we'll need to know something about Alabama where they might could get the product.
Okay, so what you want to do is, again, go to www.drjwallach.com online, or go to 1-888-379-2552 and ask for an active distributor in Alabama, and also an active distributor in Mississippi, okay? And they will give you one who's there and, who can actually bring the wholesale prices to them. If they get on auto ship, I will pay the shipping, okay? And so we have a lot of stuff going on on the eastern seaboard and also the Old South. I mean, I was actually the director of 2 zoos in the Old South, and so I know the area very well. And so we're looking forward to we have a great, what should I say, family of people who use and teach about our products in those 2 states. So that's what I would have you do. Go to www.drjwallach.com and our 1-888-379-2552. Okay? And, of course, metabolic syndrome, is 3 diseases: obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure. And we have the 90 essential nutrients, better yet, the 215, the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. And you throw in the MSM, you throw in the collagen peptides, you throw in vitamin D3, and then you throw in sweeties for the diabetes. You throw in the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets for the high blood pressure, and you throw in the keto shakes to lose the weight. So that's sort of the basic program. And metabolic syndrome, you have all 3 of those, and the medical doctors say, look, I can deal with your symptoms, but I can't cure you because of autoimmune disease. It's nonsense. It is not autoimmune disease. And doctors say that. We don't know the answer. So they're blaming your body for causing those problems. No. It's the lack of nutrition, not calories, but the lack of certain nutrients cause these diseases. So do give us a call, when you get kind of organized and get going. And because we're going to want to hear your story and your group story, okay? Because the metabolic syndrome goes away very quickly. I mean, we're talking weeks. I don't care if you've had it for 10, 12, 15, 20 years. It'll go away in weeks, okay? It's very exciting stuff. All right. We'll be back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific time at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Call us throughout the hour as we do have lines that open up. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here from Youngevity and After Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. Go to our website to find books and CDs and DVDs, www.drjwallach.com. And don't forget that 2 CD set, oh my gosh, with Pastor Creflo Dollar and myself, the World Changers Church, and ministries, oh my gosh. And when you look at those CDs, you'll see Evander Holyfield sitting in the front row, because we're the guys that cured him of his heart attack. He came back and got his championship back. Who wins a world heavyweight championship fight after they've had a near-fatal heart attack? You got to be kidding me. Oh, we'll be back in a second. Okay, here we are. Let's go to a caller.
All right, let's stay in the Deep South there and head over to Louisiana. And Michael, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Michael. You're on the
Hello.
air. How can we help you? Yes, sir.
I was just diagnosed with high cholesterol. I am not on any medications of any type, and I don't want to be.
Okay. Do you have any other health problems? Any diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis?
No.
How old are you?
74.
Okay. Do you have white, gray, or silver hair?
White, but I've been a blonde my whole life.
Okay. All right. And let's see here. Do you have any ringing in your ears?
Yes, a little.
Tinnitus. Okay. Do you have any balance problems or vertigo or dizziness?
No.
Okay, good. All right. Let's see here. You do have ringing in the ears, tinnitus. Okay. No dizziness. All right. How many times a night do you wake up to go urinate?
Depends on how much water I drank after 4 o'clock. Maybe none, maybe once.
Okay. Not 5 or 10?
No.
Okay. All right. Do you have any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No.
Okay. Charmaine, what would you do to help Michelle? Okay. Michael, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Michael.
First of all, I would get them on a gluten-free diet, no wheat, barley, rye oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils. And then I would get them on a healthy brain and heart pack for 100 pounds of body weight, and I would add to it the Ultimate Daily Classic, the MSM, the collagen peptides, vitamin D3 for absorption. And as far as cholesterol goes, the cholesterol they is probably low.
Okay. Do you have the numbers, Michael? Do you have the numbers?
No, I don't. I was not given. The doctor his office just called me and said I have high cholesterol.
Okay, we want to call them back and ask them for the numbers. Ask them for a copy of your blood tests. Okay.
Okay.
Because what if it's 1 point high? Okay, and their high may be different than a different laboratory, right? So we need to have a numbers instead of somebody just saying, "Oh, you have high cholesterol." Okay.
All right.
Just start with Charmaine's thing. We do want you to not take statin drugs. Don't take a prescription for statin drugs because cholesterol makes up 25% of your brain weight and 25% of your spinal cord weight. Makes up 95% of hormones, including estrogen for females and testosterone for males. All right. So let's start there. And then when you get those numbers, call us back, and then we can be a little more specific, okay? Okay. All right, let's see here. We got time. Let's start another one here. Doug?
All right, let's head to Texas. And Will, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Will. You're on the air. How can we help you? Okay, sir.
I have a customer. He's in the hospital for dialysis. He had a heart attack 2 years ago, 260 pounds, 6 feet, and he's 53 years old. Do have white hair.
Okay, 53 years old, 6 foot tall, 260 pounds, you say?
Yes.
Okay. Does have some white hair. He's on dialysis. How many days a week is he on dialysis? 2, 3, 6? What?
He just started. He's in the hospital for the last 3 days, and he's been taking some of his products, but he ended up in the hospital, and they putting him on dialysis.
Sure. Okay, when he gets out of the hospital, you want to get him on, I'll let Char tell you because she knows. What would you do for a 260-pound guy who's on dialysis, Char?
Well, he needs to get off the gluten again. No wheat, barley, rye oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils. And then, unfortunately, because of his body weight, he needs 3 healthy brain and heart packs. And he also needs 3 bottles of Ultimate Daily Classic, very important to clean out his arteries so that blood can flow to the kidneys to get cleaned because there's a blockage going on there. And
so they can look forward to reducing the amount of dialysis he uses, or maybe even totally eliminating it. But you got to do that by the test numbers.
he should get on the 3 healthy brain and heart packs and then add to it the 3 bottles of the Ultimate Daily Classic, very important, collagen peptides, MSM. I would get on the Fucoid Z also, and also vitamin D3 for absorption. And all those products should definitely help him get straightened out so he's back to normal.
And 6 foot tall, he might be maybe 50 pounds overweight. What would you do for the weight thing?
He needs to replace one of his meals with the keto shake.
Okay, 1 meal a day replacement, not to add to a meal, but replace a meal. It doesn't have to be the same meal every day, either the strawberry or chocolate. And he'll lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. So realistically, within 2 or 3 months, he'll be down to where he needs to be. And, of course, the dialysis, we need to know how many days a week he's on. Is he on 2 days a week, 3 days a week, 5 days a week, 6 days a week? We need to know. I've had people who are on dialysis for 25 years. The last 10 years are on dialysis 6 days a week because, it was really bad. And we put them on our program. And in 2 weeks' time, they dropped them down to 3 days a week. And after 2 more weeks, they totally got off of dialysis after 25 years of being on dialysis because he didn't want a kidney transplant. So give us a contact as soon as you get more information, and we'll walk you guys through this. But this is we deal with this literally hundreds of times a month all around the world, and so dialysis is very, very easy to get rid of. Okay, dialysis is the doctor's way of getting the blood moving through blocked arteries. Okay, so the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, as Shar pointed out, will support healthy blood pressure, will support healthy blood flow through blocked arteries. And again, I'm 83 years old and Shar is 80. Are you on dialysis, Shar?
No. No.
Do you have your original kidneys?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any heart problems?
No, I do not.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I'm 83 and I don't have any of those problems. And that's because we've been staying away from the bad foods. We've been taking all these nutrients in high doses, for the last 30, 40 years for you and for 75 years for me. Okay. And it's one of those things where we have so many people, literally by the tens of thousands, who are using these products to achieve a positive result. And so this will, what should I say, this guy, I don't know if Will is the speaker or Will is the guy, okay? But whoever this guy is on dialysis, we're going to be able to help him and lose the weight, half a pound to 2 pounds a day with the keto shake. Remember, it's not an add-on to a meal, but it's a meal replacer. Doesn't have to be the same meal every day. And again, we have so much experience with this, we can say this with great, great confidence that this is all going to come right. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080. Toll free 888-379-2552. Lines open. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit line of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. If you're looking to lose weight, try JavaFit Diet Plus 62, a high-energy, gourmet coffee fortified with a blend of nutrients such as gambosia, citrus, and an extra shot of caffeine to pump up energy and help achieve a healthy weight. Unlike most diet drinks, you won't taste a difference. But for this to work, you can't load your coffee with cream and sugar. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Jovolution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, Knife Life Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
Let's head to Massachusetts. And David, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hi,
Hello,
Dr.
David.
Wallach.
You're on the air. How can we help you, sir?
Okay, to your comments about overweight, obesity earlier, I want to ask, is it specific to location of the excessive weight? Like I've seen people that have really have the extra weight in their legs, real large legs, and they have or a huge belly, or have the double chin. Does it matter where on the body that the excessive weight comes onto? Is that specific to a
No.
mineral deficiency?
No. Okay. It depends on their activity levels and all that kind of stuff, and how often they eat and how they're getting their calories and so forth. But it doesn't. It really has nothing else to do with anything else. It's very, very simple, but it's the same. What should I say? It's the same route. Okay. The same thing's happening, whether the fat's under your double chin, or if it's in your belly, or it's in your butt, or it's in your legs. The program will work regardless of where the fat is, but it's an interesting question, okay? And we've seen people with every kind of fat you can think of, okay? You name it, we've seen it, okay? And so it comes down to the program never fails, okay? We've been doing this for at least 50 years, okay? For the weight loss thing. And so it's one of those things where at first we were dealing with arthritis, and we were dealing with high blood pressure and the metabolic syndrome and stuff like that. And then, we started getting into the obesity, and then we came up with the keto shake and everything like that to deal with that. And because people would come to us with problems, and so their problems would drive us different directions to, what diseases we were going to create programs for, okay? So that was more the involvement of, individuals, what they were doing, what they were not doing, and so forth. So at any rate, we'll take them all on, regardless where the weight is. If we can get it to go away. Shar, are you there?
I'm here, yes. course.
Yeah, you've seen people with obesity everywhere. Have you seen good results everywhere?
Well, people that stick to the diet. I remember a woman minister in the Detroit area just lost 50 pounds just by going gluten-free in 90 days and got rid of her cane, and she ultimately lost, over 200 pounds. It looked like a movie star.
Yeah, we see a lot of people go from, being, sort of like a fat American to a movie star just by getting off all the bad foods and taking the 90 essential nutrients and then taking that keto shake because the principles are there. The principles work, okay? The principles work. And so I cannot thank everybody enough because they report back. They're so excited. They actually, they report back. And, of course, that allows us to pass on the messages to you. We have great confidence because we have so many people reporting back. We never get anybody who calls up and says, yeah, I tried it for 3 months and it didn't work. We never have anybody say that. If they do what they're instructed to do, it will work. It will work. It never fails. Okay? And so you just have to be sure you're getting rid of the bad foods as well as to maximize absorption of the nutrients, because the bad foods have two things: too many calories, but also they cause problems with absorption and nutrition. Okay, so that's where the issue comes in. Okay, so I do want to remind everybody that Creflo Dollar 2 CD set. Oh my gosh, Creflo Dollar, World Changers Church and World programs. Okay, World Ministries. Oh my gosh, we found those CDs again, and remember, we're the guys who healed Andy Young. We're the guy who healed Creflo Dollar. We're the guys who healed people like that'll be. I'm going to get a list of all the famous people we've helped with these programs. That's what we need to do. And thank you, everybody. Thank you, Charmaine. Beautiful job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug. Superb job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.